Oh shit. And just like that, we are live. Hey, before we even jump into this crazy ass NBA trade and all that stuff that's going on,
Mm.
Mick First of all, I want to welcome my brother Camille McFadden in here, man. He jumped on with me last minute. Unfortunately, my other host, Coop, man, he had to be in Chicago with dealing with some family issues, man. So we send our prayers and condolences out to Coop.
Okay.
We'll see you next week, brother. Handle up, get well and everything and keep rocking. But Camille, before we go on,
Hmm.
hey, what will we talk about? The Wiener Schnitzel shit
Oh
had
my
me.
God. Oh, you want to talk about it? Oh, you want to talk about mamas? Man, I made a post a couple nights ago. I was on YouTube. I was on YouTube watching some video and a commercial for Wiener Schnitzel pop up. And it got
Right.
me thinking like, nigga, who eats Wiener Schnitzel? How they still in business? And so I get on TikTok and I'm like, yo, hey, y'all got to answer this question. Who keeping Wiener Schnitzel in business? Because I ain't never heard nobody be like, damn, nigga, I could really go for some Wiener Schnitzel right now. I'm like, yo, this is a front for money laundering. Man,
The
next day, 150K views, 3,000 comments. Tell me why
3,000.
tell me why everybody is going in talking about some, ooh, the chili cheese fries. Ooh, that chili cheese dog. Are y'all okay? Y'all need to be in an institution. Who eats chili that ain't homemade? What is wrong with y'all?
Hey,
Ain't no
hey,
home training.
hey, hey, that's look, my boy Blockstar, he from LA and shit too. And look, hey, Block, he said that people were saying that's an LA thing. And I'm like, man,
Oh
I'm
my
born and
God,
raised in
they was going hard. They was like, yeah, you don't know, man. That's just an LA thing. I'm like, bruh, I've been in
No, it
LA
is
15
not,
years.
bro.
I've been in LA 15 years, and out of the 15 years, I ain't never heard nobody in LA
Never,
move to LA be like, yeah, man,
never,
that Wiener Schnitzel was hitting last night.
never.
Never,
Never have I
never.
ever fixed my mouth and said I want some
What?
wiener
When
schnitzel.
I
That's
felt,
the
man,
top three
um,
nastiest goddamn places one could ever visit. And they had the
yo,
audacity. They had
yo.
the funky ass audacity to have tamales one year with chili on it. I said, bitch, I hope Mexico bomb y'all motherfucking
Yo, it's
Ain't
so
no
crazy.
way.
Listen, it's so crazy that somebody commented who is an employee of Wiener Schnitzel and was like, you would be surprised how many people come in at breakfast time craving a chili dog. Like, ugh, nigga, y'all are sick. You need help. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Get some help.
Hey, bro, a chili dog for breakfast, bro. I don't.
Oh my God, y'all
Hey, your
y'all gonna have the
inside's
bubble
all
guts for
fucked.
the
Ain't
rest of
no
the
way.
day.
Ain't no way. A chili dog
Ah,
for breakfast. Your
ah.
cholesterol got to be crazy. Your cholesterol through the roof. I don't want
And
to
the
talk. That's some fat, nasty shit.
and the last thing is that most of the people that was really caping for this is beautiful young women. We gotta talk. We have
I
to
know they.
talk because why are you so beautiful and got such a trash diet? What in the
Somebody.
sweetie is going on? Like,
I know they
ugh,
bowels is in hell
what?
right now.
That
God
digestive
damn.
system is in hell, boy. Oh my God. I'm like, oh, I know your booty stink. I just whoo, do not fart under my covers.
Ah,
You will, woo,
ah,
take me up out of there.
that's funny.
Said that's a
That's
whole new definition to
funny.
take me through there. Take me through there.
Take me through there, take me through there. But man, we
Mhm.
just had to get that off, man. I know y'all. I know we just Schnitzel ain't sports, man. But we were talking about that. We gonna have to bring Camille back on the Unc Nation Live, man. We just talk about it and everything, but we had to talk about the Wiener Schnitzel because the shit was
Boy, um,
man, this shit was there. But let's get into this, man. This NBA trade
man,
deadline, bro. How you? Whoo!
yo,
A lot of shit
they've
didn't
been
happen.
making some moves.
A lot of
Thi-
shit didn't happen.
It's not gonna ever top last year's trade deadline, but this is one of
Hmm.
the spicier ones. I'm not gonna hold you.
This hey, it was definitely a spicy trade deadline, bro. And I'm gonna start it right off with
Come on.
somebody, I guess, who made a trade. We're gonna talk about not just my Lakers, but our Lakers, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
ah,
Okay, okay, Peter. He said, ah.
ah. So the Lakers traded Gabe Vincent and a second round pick, I think a 2032 second round pick for Luke Kennard.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Any thoughts to that,
I
Camille?
mean, it might be an upgrade because
Uh,
you know
uh,
what was Gabe doing? That's all. You know what I'm saying? No diss to Gabe, right? What
right?
was Gabe really doing for real? For real? We was trying to get Miami Heat Gabe, and we never got him.
We never got that, but you know what? This is the second time we got hit with the okie doke by a guard from Miami. Because you remember before that, it was uh, what's the dude from Miami? No, not Shake Milton. Somebody help me out. Somebody help me out.
Deion
Guard that.
Waiters.
No, guard that came from Miami. Just about Kendrick Bourne. Yes.
Oh,
No, not
Kendrick
Kendrick.
Nunn. Kendrick Nunn.
Kendrick
Kendrick
Nunn. There you
Nunn.
go. Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn
Ah,
did that exact same shit. And he came over and he sat on the goddamn bench. He didn't really produce like that. And then
okay.
Miami said, wait, we're one up you.
Man,
We're your light
listen,
skin this time.
listen.
And
So,
Gabe
so
came and did the same shit.
listen. So, what I will say is that the systems are different. You know what I'm saying? You got
Mm-hmm.
Spo, you got JJ Redick. It is gonna be different. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I don't know how much I don't know how much grace they'll get for that, right? Because you still an NBA player. This is your job. You're supposed to get
Right.
to another team and still be able to do the same type of stuff. And so you got me there. I think Luke Kennard is an upgrade though because he is a shooter.
He
He is a
is.
shooter.
He is a shooter, but everyone's like I think I saw somewhere. I'm not sure, but I think he's like number one in three three ball percentage or whatever. I'm like, yeah, but how many is he how many he's shooting a clip though? That's my biggest thing though. How many minutes is he getting? Like we gotta look that up and see because I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I mean, it don't, I say he is an upgrade, I guess, because he provides spacing, and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. He's a better 3-point shooter than Gabe. But I'm like, I got Laker fans like, oh yeah, Luke Kennard, oh man, we contenders, this and that. I'm like, sometimes, bro, as Lakers fans, bro, we are extremely delusional.
No, for sure. For sure.
Like
For
we're
sure.
delusional, bro. And I don't think the Kennard trade really makes all that different whether or not, because truthfully, bro, I'm gonna be honest, the Lakers are not contenders. Like we're not
Not right
contenders with
now.
this roster. No,
No.
and I feel like they would have to reconstruct this roster too much, bring too many people over, you know what I mean, to compete. And they just don't got the pieces right now. For one, more importantly, they don't got the cap space. Like LeBron, look, we signed LeBron 2 years ago
Mm-hmm.
to like what 100 and like what was that, about a 80 something million, 80 something million, right? For 2 years, 2 year extension, like 80
Something
something
like
million,
that.
right?
Uh-huh.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's over. And you know what? And I'm not even mad at LeBron for like signing that extension for that much bread. People like, he should have took a pay cut. I'm like, nigga, ain't no what, nigga, you gonna take a pay cut. So,
Come on now. Come on now. Don't
so
worry
the
about my
people, so
pockets.
the
Worry
people at
about
your
yours.
job can work better. You take a
Come
pay
on.
cut, nigga.
Come on.
LeBron, at the end of the day, bro, this shit is a business. And I'm like,
There you
LeBron
go.
James, regardless, LeBron James put asses in seats. That
Period.
name, that brand is something.
Period.
And look, I'm gonna tell you what, who's gonna take a pay cut? He gonna take a pay cut, but the Lakers organization as a whole still gonna make that money off jersey
Absolutely.
sales, off ticket sales,
Absolutely.
off
Absolutely.
television rights and all that. So no, I
Absolutely.
nigga, no, I'm not taking no. I'm LeBron James. I'm
Absolutely.
nigga. I am not.
I
I'm
brought
not.
y'all a championship.
I
So
brought y'all a championship.
like in the first 2 years. So don't say nothing to me.
Yeah,
You
nigga,
know, and so
I'm in the GOAT debate. You want me to take a motherfucking pay? Nigga, hey, nigga, tell your
and
mama take a pay cut.
and I
Fuck are you talking
respect it.
about?
I really be disappointed in the front office.
The front
They
office been ass for a long time, bro.
It's something about having potential players and sending them away right before they reach their potential, right?
Mm,
And paying for somebody who's over the hill, right?
mm-hmm.
And it's like you're trying to I don't I get the right now type of
Mhm.
mentality, but you gonna right now yourself out of contention for a championship for years. You selling picks, you know what I'm saying? Cap, you ain't got no cap space. Like, what do you expect to do once LeBron is done? Luka gonna need some help because that brother do not play no defense. Lord have mercy. Sweet
Luka,
baby
goddamn
Jesus.
cone out there, bro. Luka
Oh
is a
my
cone out
goodness. A
there.
traffic cone.
He's
He looked like
he's a
he one of them
goddamn
cones that
cone.
people do drills on. Like, oh, okay, yeah, let me hit you with this move. He be getting cooked. I want to say he leads or is in the at least the top 5 of people percentages blown by percentages. He's in the top 5 for blown
Mm.
by percentages.
Mm.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Is
you
he
know
like
what?
what,
He
27?
yeah,
Is
somewhere
he
around
younger?
there, late
Yeah,
20s, somewhere around there.
that's
So yeah,
ridiculous.
so yeah, look, block star exactly. Luca don't play no defense, bro. And you know what? I think, like I said, once LeBron, because he did for 2 years, it's an extension, so he could either retire a Laker, which I think LeBron probably want the farewell tour. I think he probably go back to Cleveland and do a farewell tour in Cleveland next year. I don't know if he do a farewell tour as a Laker. I mean, unless he gonna come back and take the vet minimum because we can't afford to pay him anything. You know what I mean for a farewell tour, but. I think him going back to Cleveland could be a possibility just for a farewell tour because I don't think he's gonna be a real contender, bro. He's not gonna like. But then again, it's crazy to think like it's crazy to think that like even at 42 though, well, like could LeBron be like you know a veteran minimum contract? Like no, because he can still produce. So it's like
He putting up the same numbers that he was putting up, I believe, in Miami. He has had no drop off in terms of points per game or
which is kind of
assists
crazy,
or was it rebounds. Like all of those numbers are virtually the same. Maybe
right?
like a point, you know what I'm saying, point 0.3, point 0.4 differential between
Right.
years. But this man is 42. Still putting up
42 is
them type of
crazy.
numbers.
That ain't
Still
even
doing
fair
and
that he like 42 doing that shit because I go play pickup game at the Y half court and
be done pull some. Lord Jesus.
I'm
Oh
sick of
man,
this shit. Nigga, just retire,
man.
LeBron. You making us look bad.
One little jab step and goddamn that ankle is cooked.
Nigga
Terrible.
blew his
Like,
MCL out.
like you making it hard for everybody else. Like, bruh, we can't grow it. We can't grow old in peace no more.
Nigga, you just blew your MCL out doing a jab step, man. Sit your ass
Man,
down, man. It's over for you.
man,
You try to get that little bit of hip hop
man.
back. But no, but truthfully, what you said, LeBron, like I say, I don't if the Lakers, I mean, because like I said, his extension is up after this season. So the Lakers can't offer him that money if they're trying to win. They're trying to get some pieces, which they should be getting some pieces. It's Luca's team now, you know, and you got to move on from LeBron. Like we appreciate everything he's done, but as far as his production and what he's his output and what he's brought, it's like for what we're paying him versus if we could spread that money around, you know what I mean? Get some weapons. I think it's time to say goodbye to LeBron. Unfortunately,
Dang,
but. I think it's time, brother.
dang.
I think hey chat, do y'all agree it's time for LeBron to hang it up? I mean, do you agree, Camille? Is it time for LeBron to hang it up?
That's my guy. I don't think I'm gonna ever say it's time for him to hang it up because he's still putting the numbers. You just gotta put the right pieces around him, and you cannot pay him as much as you've been paying him.
Mm,
Because he only getting older, right? And he become a
mm.
liability because he don't
That's
have
what
the
I'm
same
saying.
capacity for energy that he used to, right? You could tell it's like, all
Right.
right, he take his foot off the gas, third quarter, right? And maybe like 7 minutes in the fourth, he like, all right, let me turn it up a little bit. You with this game now, you cannot do that. It's not gonna fly. So
Yeah.
I just find it interesting though. I don't know if he's going back to Cleveland because that
I
whole team did way different now.
yeah, they look it's a completely different look. So that's what I'm saying. I think LeBron, he's like, oh, I know he saw in this last interview, he was like, I mean, press conference interview, he was just like, I don't know. That probably was my last time playing in the Nickerson Garden, whatever. I mean, sorry, Madison Square Garden. I said Nickerson Garden. I'm thinking some hood shit.
It's Black
I
History Month,
said,
brother. I
I
don't know
said
what word you
he
just
was
said.
stupid and where the projects? No, Madison Square Garden. What
My
Jackie
sister,
Chan say? I let's go to Madison Square Garden. But he said that was his last time playing in Madison Square Garden. But I think LeBron wants the farewell tour, man. So I don't think this might be his last year. And like I say, he can't come back to the Lakers just because unless he want to stay here, we can't offer him the money that I still think he's probably deservingly, should deservingly have. I don't know if Cleveland can, but it'd be probably more sentimental for Cleveland to be like, it started here, it ends here. So maybe that's why I do the farewell tour there. I don't know. That's just some shit I'm throwing out there. Maybe a stick, maybe a won't. Maybe
I don't
LeBron
know.
probably gonna watch this. Like, man, shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm
I
staying right
feel
here. I'm
like
in LA, nigga. Big LA.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like it's tough because doing it for sentimental value, like on his end, he's still gonna want to play. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still capable of
Yeah,
playing, so he's still gonna
he
want to
is.
play. And in Cleveland, still ain't had no ring since. So, they ain't got they ain't got time to play. They done reconstructed about 4-5 times for Donovan Mitchell. Like I know that nigga like, all right, y'all, goddamn, can y'all help a brother out?
Hey, look, what's crazy is Blockstar underscore Ted said, do y'all think Bronny gonna be around once dad leaves? Man, hell no.
All right, don't do Bronny like that, man.
Hey, I like Bronny. Look, I like Bronny, but I'm telling you what, boy, he
He
out of there. He on the first day smoking. He might as well retire with his pops. Once
nah.
that,
So I disagree there. I think he
no,
can be
no,
useful in the league.
not with the Lakers.
Okay, and
Not with the
I'll give you
Lakers.
that. I will
That's
give
what
you
I'm
that.
saying. He might as well just be like, "Hey, Dad, let me go pack my stuff too." Cause Genie and them and Rob Palenka and them getting his ass up out of there. Hey,
Yeah,
JJ gonna be good. Hey, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But speaking of JJ right now and all the shit that JJ doing, man, we got about like 7 white guys on the Lakers right now. Boy, it ain't been 7 white guys on the NBA team since motherfuckers watching basketball in black and white. That is not winning
When
basketball.
it was plumbers, when it was plumbers and mailmen.
that, that
uh,
is not winning basketball in today's NBA. Seven
hey
white
man, them
guys on one
Listen, some
team.
of them Caucasians, they be hooping. Peyton Pritchard,
They
that boy
hoop,
be
but
hooping. Peyton
who?
Pritchard be hooping. Come on, bro.
Pay, wait, I'm not saying he do, but look, think of Payton Pritchard. How many other white boys on that team? You got like 3 other white boys on the Boston Celtics. Who else on there?
Oh man, what's Cole Hauser? That
Okay,
boy be
Hauser,
shooting.
play. Okay,
That
go
boy be
ahead. Go ahead. I'll wait. You gotta dig deep, don't you? You look, you
uh
search right now. You pulling for
Nick,
shit.
because Celtics ain't my team, so I don't be watching them
Right. But I can
games.
tell you, I can
Yeah,
tell you maybe
Jason
one more
Tatum.
on there.
He's half, right?
Who you talking about? Jason Tatum?
Jason Tatum. I was like, yeah, he count. He half.
You see his hair? You know he have. Like
Is he
Jason
half?
Tatum,
No, for real. While
Jason
I'm
Tatum look
playing,
Puerto Rican. That boy look Puerto Rican. Yeah,
he do look
Rican.
Puerto Rican for sure.
No,
Sorry,
but
Jason
seriously,
Tatum, if you watching this, my bad, bro. No disrespect,
he ain't
dog.
watching this shit.
Listen, you never know.
I know, right? No, you got Laravia, you got Dalton Connect, you got
Oh, oh
you got
yeah.
Max, you got Max Cleaver, you have Luca,
Yo, we still got
Austin
Cleveland.
Reeves.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, we got Austin Reeves. We just added Kennard, bro. And there's
Yeah,
one more. I know there's one more.
yeah.
Laravia.
You said Laravia already.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
Nah,
That was the
bro.
first person you said.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we got. No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Kennard made 7.
Yeah,
He made 7, bro. So, which is crazy to say.
that's
Like
a
I say,
lot.
that's not winning basketball. I don't know what the fuck JJ doing anymore. Um,
Nah.
we could just, it is
Yeah,
what it is. The Lakers, like I said, the Lakers this season, I wouldn't expect the much of them to do shit
yeah,
a trade that could be made. You don't have to waste it, free up some cap space, move some people around. Once LeBron is gone and on, then we can think about building around Luca. But for now, yeah, whatever.
yeah.
All
Chalk it
right,
up.
so before we get to the big stars who did move, let's talk about someone who didn't. So we see that Ja Morant and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Mm-hmm.
stays put.
Mm-hmm.
Stays put. Now what do you think about Ja a situation? Like cause I know they come out and said they were open, like Ja wasn't gonna be in Memphis much longer. And then let me tell you how I feel about you. Go ahead. I'll tell you later.
No,
But
no,
you
no, no,
what
no. You go ahead. You on your roll already. Go ahead.
no, because I feel like Ja personally, I feel like Ja has plateaued for better. I think he has plateaued. I think the immaturity is a big reason why he's plateaued.
Mm,
I think that's Ja's biggest problem is the immaturity. Like he wasn't ready mentally to get the platform, you know what I mean, that he was given at this stage. I mean, this man has his own shoe with Nike, and that alone from which I see like no other real aspect of his game has improved. So I can see why Memphis is like, yo, you know what I mean? It's and I'm surprised that he stayed, but I think that said that motherfucker risky as fuck. I think I
talk
think
about a
Ja
flight risk.
right. I think the reason why he stayed because truthfully, I think his stock ain't up like that. I think his stock ain't up like that. I
It's
think they gonna have to. I think they had to try to get some other pieces. You know what I mean
listen,
to move with him.
listen. No pun intended. His stock is shot. Okay, is shot. He got shot soon as that boy wanted the blicky and be somebody that he not. Like, bro, you are in the
Right.
NBA. Why are you
Right.
out here trying to move like a gangster? That's not you. And if it was you, it don't need to stay you.
Right.
He had the
Right. Right.
opportunity. He had the opportunity to be the face of the league. He, oh my,
Mm-hmm.
wow, he had such an opportunity, and he let it go to
Mm-hmm.
waste. And like you said, it is a bit of a plateau. He can't stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? He
Mm-hmm.
been getting hurt left and right. He don't have the same bounce. And he, I believe, has messed up the chemistry of the team. I was actually
Mm-hmm.
really surprised that he stayed. I thought he was gonna get shipped, and who ended up getting shipped, I thought he was gonna stay because he started to feel like the heart and soul of the team, and so that was
Mm-hmm.
interesting. I don't know. I maybe they're expecting to get a little bit more for it,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know how much more you're gonna get because, like you said, the immaturity. I think one of the main things that got his stock down was that interaction that he had with Klay Thompson. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
necessary. One, you're on the bench. You're not even playing. You're hurt. So why are
Mm-hmm.
you coming at another player who's suited up? Two,
Mm-hmm.
this is Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson don't even talk for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He just mind his business. He be with his dog. He be with his baddie girlfriend now. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just
Mm-hmm.
he working on getting back right as well too. And so it's
Right.
like you're talking to a not a one, not a two, not a three, a four-time
That's a
NBA
Clay
champion.
total.
And John Morant ain't even made it to the conference finals yet, has he? Did he make it to conference finals?
No.
No,
No.
exactly. This is a
No.
quarterfinal king, and so you gotta zip your lip. You can't. You but
Not the
listen. You aim
QFK,
for
the
you
quarterfinal
aim for the
king.
listen. You aim for the king. You best not miss. Okay,
Take your
and
shot, but don't miss, Jack.
don't miss.
Real
What?
quick, hey man, shout
I'm one
out
of the
to we were
greatest
just
shooters of all time. I'm in like top 10, straight up.
right,
Don't talk to
right.
me. What accolades you got?
Right, exactly. Shout out to Darren D. Dickerson, man, on Facebook. Said, "Yo, I'm here for the sports talk. Stumbling, loving it though. I appreciate y'all stumbling, man. I know I didn't put this out, blast this out. I wasn't even gonna do it last minute, but like I said, my brother Camille came and saved the day. So I said, you know what, man, let's just go on and do it. So I'm glad
No,
y'all joining us, man. And feel free to chime in. I got people on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So man, let's chop it up. But
sir.
yeah. So I agree with everything you said about Ja, bro. Honestly, I really do. And
It's really unfortunate.
it's unfortunate for him, bro. Like, and I'm not one of those people to be like, I'm glad it happened to him. But I want to see him do well. I want to
Yeah.
see him turn it around, bro. Like,
When I
I'm always rooting for black men. You know what I mean? Especially
man,
young black boys. You feel me? And I'm just like, bro, like you said, he had all the opportunity in the world. He could have been the face of the NBA, and it's just
and
like
he was
you
well on
chose
his
to.
way.
Yeah, just the immaturity, and like I say, and after outside of being immature, like I said, I haven't seen Josh progress as a basketball player. Like he's not like a three level scorer. You know what I mean? He's still the way he shoots the three ball. I'm like, you a guard? You shoot like that? That's how you shoot that You shoot that motherfucker like that, man? Like you ain't. And if it was going in, you shoot it like that, then I get it. But it's like you ain't even. You feel me? So.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, Ja, I'm not surprised why he stayed. I just really think he stayed because his stock isn't up. And they have to get other pieces around him to move. Now, Giannis, and I know Giannis is ready to get the fuck up out of there. I know Giannis. We know Giannis been ready to go for some time now. Giannis had his bags packed.
He said,
He
"Man,
ready to
I
get the fuck up
delivered
out of
y'all a
there.
championship, and you shipped my boy away who helped me win it. I'm sick of
Right.
you niggas. I'm sick of you, all of you. You can go to hell."
Yeah, I think Giannis is ready to go, bro. Like I think Milwaukee. First of all, they brought in Doc Rivers, right? Doc Rivers, bro. Doc Rivers is one of the most overrated coaches, in my opinion. Doc
I
Rivers is one of the
are.
most overrated coaches, bro. I love kind of what he stand for, but he been riding that coattail of the Celtics
One hit wonder, but
championship. That one, and it's been ever since, bro. Like he's been riding that coattail for far. They won that shit like in '08.
yes,
Yes, bro.
it's been
Like,
almost 20 years.
yeah, it's been almost two decades, bro. And you still riding that one championship. Like, bro, let it go, bro. I think I didn't like that move with Doc in the first place. I didn't like the fact when they gave up Drew Holiday. They kind of blew that team up that they had that won it,
Again,
right?
front
Once
office,
again, yeah, front offices sometime like, bro, y'all had the pieces that work, bro. Like, what are y'all doing? And so,
majorly.
yeah, so I didn't understand that part. And then I think Milwaukee is like, well, we'll hold on to him for now while we have him because his contract is coming up, and they like, we'll build pieces around him. You know what I mean? To entice him to stay. And I'm like, me, maybe Giannis, I don't know, but I don't. What could they bring possibly over there, like in Milwaukee right now? Because they still got to free up Kuz's contract. They trying to unload Kuz's contract, and ain't nobody trying to pay for Cal Kuzma's contract. So that's one of their biggest problems.
You know, I'm speechless. I also cannot believe that the front office mishandled uh, that team the way that they did.
Hmm.
Chris Middleton did start getting hurt a little more, so I can
Yeah,
see why
yeah.
you want to move
Mm,
him. But Drew didn't make that much sense. Yeah, he aging, but he still was producing, right? And he wasn't
hmm,
an offensive, powerhouse, but
hmm,
defensively, he locked that team in. Him and Giannis together, corralling the rest of the crew to get really
hmm.
defensive minded like that is what won them the
Right,
championship. And so to just
right.
kind of let that go don't make sense. And then you didn't bring anybody else to replace that. Like you brought Kyle Kuzma,
Hmm,
and no disrespect to Kyle Kuzma, but that's another person who plateaued. He ain't
hmm,
never really like took it to another level after winning the
hmm.
championship. We hoped, right? And so it's like Lakers was like, yeah, you got to go. And then you send him to, I don't even know where he went before.
He
Did
went
he go
to
to?
Washington.
Okay,
He's
he
in
did go to
Washington.
Washington.
He's in
So he went to
DC. Yeah.
Washington. He got a chance to be the man. It's like you still not doing the right things,
Uh,
even though you got the
the
ball in your hand
spotlight, the
more than
spotlight
anybody
was too bright.
you know? And so then you go back to Milwaukee and you kind of playing second fiddle, if you will, and you still not showing up. So it's like,
Hmm.
what, what we doing? And so I'm not
Right.
sure what people are seeing. I'm not sure what people are scouting for that are
Hmm.
part of these organizations, but obviously it ain't working. And so, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. And so they're gonna
Hmm.
have to really do something different if they
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
change. But I
If
do believe Giannis is out of there. I feel like he gone.
you think
But
so, you think they can't put enough? You think they can't put enough pieces around him? You think regardless he's leaving?
I really think that he reached his ceiling by getting them the championship. What more do you
Mm.
want from me? right?
Mm.
And that market is not humongous anyway. How many people actually want to go to Milwaukee, right?
And that
It's
and
not.
that and that's another thing too, is that Milwaukee is also looking at it from a business standpoint. They like, yo, we kind of, the Milwaukee's looking at it as like, yo, Giannis, we developed you into a star because we ain't had a star player you don't think so?
I, I,
What
I
you
think
mean? What you mean?
because I feel like
What you mean?
you develop.
What you mean? Go
This
ahead.
gonna
What you
this
tell?
gonna
What you
sound a
mean?
little wild. This gonna sound a little wild, but he was gonna do the work regardless to be
Exactly.
who
Exactly.
he is, and
Exactly.
so
I'm not saying
they can't really take credit for developing him. They can take
no,
credit
no.
for giving him the opportunity to
Give them the
blossom.
opportunity. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
They
okay,
trying
okay,
to.
okay,
It's almost in a sense like you were drafted by us. You're homegrown. You
okay,
get what
okay,
I'm
okay, okay,
saying?
okay,
So that's
okay.
what I'm saying. Not
I
saying to say
respect
they
that.
developed him, but
I
it's
got
like you've been here. We drafted you. Like
you. Yeah,
we took a chance on you. Because we knew you were going to be this good.
but you also fumbled after I won, so you could have made it to
Right?
where we could have been back to back,
Could it?
or you know.
Right, and that's what they said, like you said. But my point is not necessarily about the organization
Okay,
developing Giannis. It's more so about, like you said, they're a small market team. Who the fuck wants to go play in Milwaukee? Like you
it's
can't
cold
get
as
you
hell.
could get a superstar there in the trade or a star there in the trade, but who's going to stay? You know what I'm saying? Like you haven't had. I mean, the last player they drafted that was well before Giannis and stayed and really. Oh shit. Who did they draft? Like I can't even. I'm trying to think.
Did they
Anybody in the
draft
chat, y'all
Michael
watching
Red?
this?
Was Michael Red drafted by Milwaukee?
Michael, I think Michael Red was drafted. I was gonna say uh Ray Allen, but Ray Allen was initially
Nah,
drafted by
he
the
was a
Sonics.
Supersonics. Yeah,
Exactly. So
yeah.
that's there we go there. So I think like you said from a business standpoint, I get what Milwaukee is saying. Like, bro, you're like arguably the best player in the league right now, one of the best. Like you put asses in seats too. People want to see you play. If we got, you know, your name on the marquee means something, right? We ain't got you, bro, and we a small market team. You're
But
a
he also
big
want to
fish
win.
in a small. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You're a big fish in a small pond. They like, bro, we need you. We're relevant because of you. You take Giannis out of Milwaukee. Ain't nobody talking about Milwaukee. Ain't gonna get televised games no more. So
Yeah,
I get it as a business from business standpoint. I'm like, oh no, we gotta keep this motherfucker. And he like, I want to win. They like, look, we gonna get you some pieces, but bro, we gotta keep you. You know what I
man, you
mean?
should
Because
have been got me some pieces. You should have got me some
there you
pieces
go.
2 years ago.
There you go. There you go. So, yeah, man. So we gonna see. Like you said. So you believe next season, Ja, obviously, but Giannis as well will be
Yeah,
in
I
new
think
places, old
Giannis gonna
faces
be
in
on
new
the move.
places.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Giannis gonna be on the move. Where I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know where another great fit is because
Right.
you're gonna have to give up so much for him. And so it's like,
Mm-hmm.
what team do you want to blow up? Right? You want to think about a big market like New York, but that core is so good together, right? They're still meshing and gelling, and they had the most progress that they've had as far as getting through the playoffs last year that they have had in a long time. And so it's like you want to build on that. You don't want to blow that up and then try and infuse something else to have to quote. You really got to like start over again when you implement
Right.
somebody new into your system, right? And
Right.
how many pieces you got to give up. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
Cat definitely gonna have to be. Cat is gone. Cat and
It's gone
can't
for
stay.
sure.
Yeah.
I would say Giannis. If somebody know Giannis, have been watching this. I say just hold on. You're coming home. Come to the Lakers. Come play with Luca. I'm gonna put that out
Come
there.
to the go to the Lakers is crazy, but
Go to the
they could give
They
all of them
could.
pieces away.
They
Dalton,
could. Dalton
look,
want to leave anyway. He
Arabia,
demanded a
all of
trade.
about 5 of the white boys
Look,
could go.
look at five. Hey man, hey
They'll
four.
fit
Hey,
right
four
in
members of the
Milwaukee.
goddamn Backstreet Boys can go. Four members of the goddamn Backstreet
Yo,
Boys can take a lift. Get
I
them up
just had
out of
deja
there.
vu about that. That's hilarious. That's
Get
funny.
them up out of there. So yeah, man. So
Bye,
we'll
bye,
see.
bye, bye, bye.
So in other news, man, what do you think about this trade right here, man? Oh man,
Yo,
James Harden to the Cavs for Darius
yo,
Garland and a second round pick.
yo. Your boy was shocked.
Oh,
I'm not gonna hold you. Somebody said that. I was
oh,
like, huh? I was like, for real?
oh.
I did not expect
Right.
that. I did not expect
Right.
that at all.
What
I
was
was
you
talking.
like? Go ahead.
I was talking to one of my boys about it,
Mm-hmm.
asking him, what he thought about it, and he was like, I mean, when you think about it, James Harden is a more elite Darius Garland. You know what I'm saying? He putting up the numbers as far as scoring, and his assists have been great. Like, this is one of his better years. I think this might be his best year,
Mm-hmm.
running, being the primary ball handler. And
Mm-hmm.
so he might fit right in, right? And D Mitch, he's not one of them superstars that is driven by ego, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he seems very personable and gets
Mm-hmm.
along with everybody, even
Mm-hmm.
keel. And so it might work, actually. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm.
sure, the attention that James Harden brings when he's on the court could open up so many
Oh
more
yeah.
people, right? Evan Mobley can get off. D Mitch, of
Jared
course,
Jared
can get
Allen
off.
get off
Jared Allen can get off. You know what I'm saying? Because Jared Allen to me is a double double machine, right?
easily,
He's so
easily,
reliable. He gonna
easily.
get you. And Evan Mobley just got to get a little more consistent. And if
Little
you got all four of them, you in trouble for real, for real.
you in trouble. I like this. I like this for the Cavs. I like it honestly for both teams. Because I think James Harden, what they're like, what they're about 10 years apart. I think James is or 8 years apart or something like that.
Yeah,
I think
James
James,
is in his 30s,
yeah, I
mid
think
30s.
James is 36 and
Yeah.
Darius Garland is 26 or 28, somewhere between 8 and 10 years apart, right?
Uh,
And so I'm looking at this from a standpoint. Look at. I got it up here. James Harden is averaging 25 points per
mm-hmm,
game on
mm-hmm,
41.9% from the field. I mean,
mm-hmm.
41% from the field, 8 assists, 8 rebounds.
Yep. They
This
10
man
years
is
apart.
30, 10 years apart. So
Yeah,
36, 26.
Darius 26. Yep.
Okay, 10 years apart. And James is doing this at 36, bro. And James ain't looking like he's slowing down no time soon because his game is he's not going super athletic. He's not doing crazy jumps. He really plays like the game. You can't really speed him up. You don't slow him down. He just kind of plays the game at his pace. So James can do this for another 3 or 4 years easily. I
I
believe
agree.
so, right? At
I
this,
agree.
at this, the only thing I think will probably go down for him is maybe the rebounds. He's not trying to be down there. No, maybe the points. I would say maybe the points would probably dip for him. You know,
Okay. I,
yeah,
I
I
I
would say.
think I think his points is gonna be up. I think it's gonna be a 1-2 punch for sure.
You think his points to be up in Cleveland?
I think his points will stay the same in Cleveland.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying this year, next season. I'm saying like maybe 2 years from now, his points will
Oh,
take a
oh,
dip. You know what I mean? Because he gonna
yeah,
lose
yeah, a
that speed.
slight
Yeah,
dip.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, for
yeah, yeah,
sure.
slight dip. But I
Yeah,
look at Darius Garland. I mean, on Darius Garland, biggest issue is that like availability, right?
I was
He
about to
he's
say
been
he can't
injured.
stay healthy either.
Yeah, he's that's been his biggest problem. But I think the Clippers saw this as opportunity to say, okay, James. At first, I was looking at James and I was just like, bruh, James like he didn't demand a trade, like he wanted to stay in LA. But I'm like, history has shown, nigga, you didn't got up out of places a lot of times. You get what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like
yeah,
whether I know OKC traded him, I know he was devastated by that, right?
yeah.
But then Houston, he wanted out, right? And then he went over to he brought Dwight over. That didn't work. He brought Russ over. That didn't work. So now I want to go to Brooklyn. He go to Brooklyn. Brooklyn. No, was it Philly? It was Philly then Brooklyn or Brooklyn and
No, it
Philly.
was Brooklyn then Philly.
But he went to Brooklyn.
Hmm.
Did this whole thing with Kyrie. He wants out. He go to Philly. Calls out the owner over there, front office over there. He wants out. You know what I mean? So when he came to the Clippers this time, I was like, bro, I'm like, you probably want it out. But then I get it. Clippers like, bro, we don't want to give a max contract to a 36-year-old. You know what I mean? A max extension to a 36-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect, but and given your track record, James, you might want out next season if we don't win some shit. So I get the risk, right?
Yeah,
And you look at, but I think the Clippers been might have been blowing it up for some time though. I think they were in a real rebuild mode anyway when they didn't want to sign PG, right? They let him go.
hmm.
Last year when they traded Norman Powell, which is like, yo, Norman was hooping. What the
That
fuck?
was that again. Front offices be messing up. They be messing stuff up because I when I once they sent him away, Norman Powell, who again feels like the heart and soul of a team, it's like, all right, yeah, you
Mm,
lost this. And then Kawhi can't stay healthy. So in
right.
in James's defense, a lot of those times, the person that he wanted to link up with got hurt. You think in
Mm.
Houston, they was tearing them Warriors up.
But Chris Paul got
CP3 get
hurt.
hurt,
But
done.
him and CP3 was kind of bumping heads though in that. Real
Which I
quick,
could
not to get
see as
too,
well too.
yeah, not to venture off too far, but that nigga CP3 ain't liked by a lot of players. That's why DeMarcus Cousins, remember that's time
And
DeMarcus
that's
Cousins said, that's
telling
why he
point.
like your bitch ass.
Yeah, yeah. And that
So
is
you
really
see,
telling. It's really telling.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I I think it's often overlooked, but that's definitely a key factor in a lot of why CP3 going through what he going through. But that's neither here
right,
nor there.
right.
Back to James. I feel like each place that he went to, something went wrong, right?
Mhm,
Houston, you winning, you up, y'all end up losing, right? And then the same thing happened. What was that? 2, 3 years in a row, y'all lost to the same team every single time. Like
mhm,
you couldn't get past the conference. You couldn't. Was it the? You couldn't get past the conference finals, right?
mhm,
And so he got stuck there, right? Then he's like, all right, let me go East Coast. Let's go to Brooklyn. You want
And
to
built
work
this
with
team with Kyrie
KD,
and
you want to
KD.
go with Kyrie, but they all was doing their own thing. Kyrie was doing what he was doing, real, you know what I'm saying, free thinker, which we love, all respect. You know what I'm saying? KD is like, hey, bro, I'm just trying to get it. I got a love for this
Mhm,
game. And if you ain't got the same love for me, I ain't rocking. And so it ended up being the KD show, for real,
right.
right? And again, feels very reminiscent of OKC, right? Where it's like, I ain't getting my shine. I was six man, and then y'all shipped me away when it should have been a big three. And so it's like he was trying to create his own big three, but still ended up kind of playing the back, right? Now he's like, all right, cool. I'm about to go be the star here in Philly, right? With Joel Embiid. That can't stay healthy either. So it seemed like every team he go to, he got to take the weight of the responsibilities and the pressures, and he want to win. And I get it. I completely understand. But you don't agree? Okay, okay,
No,
okay,
I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree.
okay,
Because
okay. Talk to me.
if you look at James Harden, I love James Harden. He from LA. Hometown. He's still like I think one of the best shooting guards to ever play the game. You know what I mean, for sure. But James Harden disappeared in playoff games, bro. In big
Okay,
games,
that's fair.
he disappeared, bro.
That's fair.
And from
That's fair.
Houston down
Owen,
to
that's fair.
yeah, from Houston down on, bro. Like he disappeared and again in Philly. You go look at them time, bro, when they went and they could
Yeah,
have made Eastern Conference Finals. He disappeared.
yeah,
In Brooklyn, when KD and he disappeared.
yeah.
You know
And
what
I,
I
and I
mean? So
yeah,
go
and
ahead.
I'm gonna tell you there was somebody who predicted that when it came playoff time, when it came playoff time,
He
locked up.
disappeared. He
Yeah,
disappeared. That's what
Mr.
I'm saying.
Bean.
So
The Bean seen it. He saw it. He was like, nah, something about this. This play style ain't
totally.
gonna translate.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So that was I think James, I'm not saying that his teammates didn't stay healthy, which that was the case too, but I think a lot of times when his teammates were available, like I say, Joel Embiid was available in that playoffs, he disappeared. KD and Kyrie was available in the playoffs, he disappeared. You get just last year against the Clippers, I mean against the Nuggets, he disappeared. So
Yeah,
you can't, you know
yeah.
what I mean? So I'm not letting him off the hook that
I
easily.
respect it. I
But
respect it.
I think what he has over there with like you say with Donovan, with Mobley and Jared Allen and him in a pick and roll. Oh my God, they're
They
gonna
about
go
to eat.
nuts.
They
They
about
and
to
I
eat.
think and I think that helps Donovan because I always tell my son, say I like Donovan Mitchell a lot, but I don't think you want Donovan. You don't need Donovan being the guy bringing the ball up, which he
No,
had to do a lot of times because Darius Garland wasn't healthy. But I think you don't want Donovan Mitchell to initiate your offense to facilitate and get other players going. You want somebody to dish and then because we know
facilitate to
Donovan
him
Mitchell
so
can
he
get
can
hit.
just
Yeah,
go off.
facilitate to him so he can go off. So that way, and I think that's really about to happen right now in
Yeah,
Cleveland. So I'm excited for Cleveland. I think they can compete. And I was worried because they did give up DeAndre Hunter, but then they got the rookie over there. Is it Jalen? Is it no? Young wing, bro. I just forget his name, but he hoops too, and he basically produces just as much
Hunter.
as Hunter did. So,
Okay.
and
Okay.
like I say, Darius Garland, the Cleveland. I mean, the Clippers are blowing it up. I think Kawhi era is coming to an end. Darius Garland, if he can remain healthy, I think he can be a solid point guard for them. Then they also added Benedict Mathurin from the Pacers,
Did they
right?
really?
Yes, they did. We'll talk about that. He's also involved in the trade too. So
Oh,
yeah, so that is a huge
oh,
trade.
right. Okay, okay, yeah. Because
Yeah.
Zubac did too. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see
Okay.
what's going on. We'll see what's going on with that. But see, while we on that subject, well, let's just go on and get to it right now and talk about that trade that we're leaning towards too. When you send
Yeah.
Zubac
Mm.
to the Pacers. Now, what you think about this one?
I think that's great. They needed a big bad. They
Bad.
they've been hurting
Bad.
since Miles Turner was like, I'm sick of y'all. Out of
Right.
there, gone, and so yeah, it really sucks though, because the Pacers are in such a hard position
Uh-huh.
because you don't have your star. You ain't got Hallie.
Yeah.
Hallie's still
Yeah.
recovering. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like Nimhard is trying to do his best. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, it's just
It's not
you
enough.
you didn't have
Not
no
enough.
big. It just wasn't it. Siakam is on an island. He's
Mm-hmm.
struggling. That man is
Mm-hmm.
on some Captain Phillips. I'm the captain now, and they's like, yeah, man, whatever.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's tough because um it's crazy to think that the Clippers, he went from a team that was hot, that was winning, to a team that's like, I think got like 13 wins on the season so far,
uh,
which is like that's a drastic change. But again, like you say, the pieces aren't there. Hallie's still out. You know what I mean? But I think when Hallie come back, like Hallie and Zubac in that pick and roll, oh, it's gonna be something to see.
it
It's
is.
gonna be something to see. And I like Siakam. It sucks that they did give up Benedict Mathurin, whatever. Like I said, he's over there with the Clippers. But
Mm,
I don't think still what they have, I think they're great, bro. And
yeah.
like you said, you got Siakam, you still got Naismith, you still have Nimhard, you still have Hallie. I think they can be right back in it come
Yeah,
next
I
season.
I think that was actually really good that they sent Ben to the Clippers, because he still needed some development. Like
Yes,
he had
yeah.
flashes in the finals last year, but you just saw him
Yeah.
also do some
Bonehead shit.
ill-advised, yeah, some ill-advised
That's
plays.
what
It's
it
like, slow down, bro. You rushing, and rushing is
Right,
causing
right,
you to turn the ball over, or just take a bad
right.
shot, or dribble the shot clock until it's only three, and now you're trying to dish it off to somebody. Everybody playing hot potato, and so it's like
Mm-hmm.
you do want to get somebody who is a little more, level-headed in terms of decision making. I
Mm-hmm.
do think that they'll be all right as well too. Just when the
Right.
time comes for Hallie to come back and they get them pieces
Right. And
again.
I know some people are saying this was like a loss on Zubac because as you can see on the graphic that did give up they give up first round picks, right? Like four of them or some shit like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But it's what they're protected though. No, let me
mm.
make sure. Let
Yeah.
me make
Two
sure.
first round picks and one second
Two
round
first
pick.
rounds, not four. Sorry, two
Mm,
first round picks, right?
mm.
So the first round pick is protected this year's draft class, meaning that 1 through 4, if the Pacers fall through 1 through 4, they get that pick. And if it falls between 10 and 30, they also get that pick. So the only way the
Mm.
Clippers are going to get this pick is if it falls between 5 and 9. Then it's the
Oh
Clippers
wow,
pick. So it's a
wow.
protected pick. So in the way they're tanking right now, I think they're going to be in the top 3 for what I mean. So and it's a
Yeah,
good draft class that's coming up. So I
yeah.
think they thought about that in the long run too. It's like, nah, we tanking. They gonna tank even harder now. So they like, we don't need this
Man,
pick.
because if AJ, old boy from Duke, AJ, I don't know how to say his last name, Deben, whatever
Yes,
his last.
yes, I know you said
Boy,
yes, yeah,
if they able to get, oh my God, they back. They
yeah,
cook. They cooking.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
cooking.
yeah.
Yeah,
So if it don't land between 5 and 9, it stays with the Pacers.
that's
And
crazy.
this year draft pick, the Clippers won't get that until 2031.
Sheesh. Okay.
So the
Yeah.
Clippers kind of think that. So I think honestly, I think both teams made out well. I think the Clippers, I said Clippers got some pieces. Nonetheless, they got some draft picks. They got a young player in Benedict Mathurin who can either be developed or be used as a trading tool with a trading piece. And then you got Garland. So I think both, you know what I mean, clubhouses, like I
Yeah.
think they won. Not clubhouses,
Yeah.
both organizations won for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I think it's a
But
huge.
I'm curious to see Zubac. I mean, because him in that pick and roll, like I said, man, Zoo has got like 14 points per game, 61% on the field goals, and 11 rebounds, bro, this season. And like
Okay.
and that's one thing I will let say too, is that he plays the inside better than Miles Turner. Cause I honestly I felt like Miles Turner kind of was overrated in a sense. Like I don't think he was worth that much money. And this motherfucker can get you 6 rebounds a game. It's like, bro, you're a footer and you're struggling to get me 6 rebounds.
And you want to shoot that three so much,
You
bro.
want to
If you
shoot
don't
that three.
take
If
your
you
big
don't get
ass in
your
that tape,
motherfucking ass down there on the block,
boy,
bro,
get your big ass
get,
in the
put
paint and
your
do something.
put your fucking back
Don't be
into the
scared.
backboard. That's what I was saying sometimes. I wasn't even an
Yeah.
Indiana fan, but watching him in the finals, I was like, bro, get your ass down there.
Man, oh
Get
my god.
down there.
I thought I was the only one. I said, if you don't body these niggas, do
Body
something.
them. Chet weighs
Fight back.
110 pounds.
I said, fight
Fuck
back.
is you doing? Chet weighs
Like, come on,
110
Craig. Come
pounds.
on, Craig.
Get up, Craig.
Get
Get
up,
up,
Craig.
Craig.
Come on, Craig.
I taught
Oh
him
my
better than that. I taught
god.
him better than that.
Man, ridiculous. Like, come on,
It,
girl. What
it
you
was just
doing?
such a waste, bro. So, and he was just talking shit like he's happy to be where he at. I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, nigga, they not missing out on nothing out your ass. Cause truthfully, bro, whatever. Whatever. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yo, where did all my hold on? I had all my comments and they're gone all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I've only been seeing the Facebook ones.
Interesting. I have them here on my side and they all just disappeared. Interesting. Anyhow, we're gonna keep this thing moving right along. Oh, there they go. They back. I was gonna say, what the hell, boy? Say what? Y'all tripping. So speaking of somebody else who don't rebound, but who's also going to a new place. Who you think I'm about to talk about?
Uh,
Who you think I'm about to
uh
talk about?
yeah, Mr. Jack.
Goddamn, Jaren
I already knew it.
Jackson
I already
Jr.
knew. I already knew.
Jesus Christ. How you feel about this one, brother?
This was a surprise. This is
You
who
were
I was talking
surprised.
about earlier in the show, who I thought was gonna stay in Memphis and Ja was gonna get sent away. But I
Mm.
didn't see this happening. You know, I like the young man, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is cool, you know, he's solid player. A little overrated, you know what I'm saying? When he was in the defensive player talks, I'm like, is he really? I don't really know if you
I
ain't
think a
really
lot
grabbing
of
no rebound.
overrated.
If you ain't
Think
get grabbing no rebounds, like, are you really, you know what I'm saying, defensive like that? Like, rebounds help change the possession for the team. Like, you grab that, now y'all on offense, so defense turns into up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so yeah, it was a little bit of a shock to me because, like I said, I thought he
mm-hmm.
was the heart and soul of the team. He gave please don't take this as disrespect, but he is, you know, the only representation close to Zebo at that time, right?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Just as a figure, not presence, not any of that stuff, because I was very much lacking. But
Mm.
yeah, he just, I don't know. I feel like I hate to throw this young man under the bus, but he kind of is giving DeAndre Ayton vibes.
Oh.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous, but
Oh.
it's like you a big body, you know what I'm saying? You have the athleticism, but it's just something that's
DeAndre
not
Ayton?
it's something that's not clicking, Steven. Like something is a
DeAndre
little off.
Ayton.
Yeah, and so it's like you gotta ship them away. Ship them away.
Okay, hey, Eric Redmond Jr. said, watch it from Chicago. What's good, bro? Hey, appreciate you
Popping
joining in from Chicago real
out of
quick.
town.
Hey, Hey, Chi-Town. Hey, look, man. Y'all definitely in rebuilding mode too in Chicago, man. Y'all got about 13 guards on y'all team. I don't even know if y'all got a
Golly,
five right now on y'all team.
man.
Y'all gave rid of Vujovic. Boy, hey, y'all rebuilding. Y'all picked up Anthony Simmons, Rob Dillingham, who else? Jaden Ivey. I said, what's they doing with all these damn guards? What y'all gonna do with them?
Ivy gonna be solid though because Ivy been
Ivy
hooping in
is solid.
Detroit.
Ivy is solid. I like Ivy. But yeah,
Anthony
that's
is
what
the one that's a little like,
and they picked up Colin Sexton too. So I'm like, God damn.
Colin. Oh man, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they got a lot of guards in Chicago. How you feel about that, Eric, and y'all guard situation, man, in Chicago? Got these
Yeah,
straight out of Chicago. But
wow.
yeah, back to the
Jaren,
Jaren Jackson
Triple
situation. Yeah,
J.
I do I agree with everything you said. Now, I ain't gonna say he DeAndre Ayton because DeAndre Ayton had us fooled in that first half. DeAndre Ayton was looking like something. DeAndre Ayton, he
I'm just out and listen. I'm only
he
speaking about
was
the
who
present.
we thought he was.
I'm just speaking about the present because even Jaren Jackson, like he had like if I'm not mistaken, was it last season? He needed
Mm.
like I can't remember what the statistic was. He needed like he needed the like an all-star I'm sorry, all defense selection
Oh
to get a
yes,
max and he didn't.
yeah.
I'm like,
No,
bruh.
I think look like I say, Jaron Jackson Jr. Triple J, bro, he averages. What is he getting? What how many rebounds is he getting? Let's see what I see. I got that. I think I have it pulled up
5.8
right
per
here.
game.
5.8 per game.
Mm-hmm.
So was he a footer? Was he about 6'11"? 6, not a whole footer.
That's a
About
great,
there 6'10",
great
6'11".
question.
You can't you
Let me do
averaging
my Googles
five,
real quick.
you averaging 5 rebounds a game as the power forward,
Yeah, my man 6'10.
5.8, 6'10".
6'10.
James Harden is averaging about 4.8 a game at 36 shooting guard. Jared. Jared. And you know what? Everybody's hyped in Utah, but I say everyone's saying, oh, Memphis got fleeced because they sent off Jaren Jackson, they sent off John Cocker, Lundell, Vince Williams, right? And they
I
got
don't know
back
none of
who they
them
got
young
back?
men.
Kyle Anderson,
Walter Clayton.
Taylor Hendrick, George Niang, but they got 3 future first round picks. And this is
Uh-huh.
what I'm gonna say about Memphis. Memphis also avoided because you know they gave him that contract extension for 240 for
Yeah,
5 years.
yeah.
Memphis came out on top because he ain't worth that. I never thought he was worth that. I said, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, Jared Jackson. 5 rebounds a game, you ain't worth that, brother. You get 19 points now. Maybe you get about 27, 26. You averaging 19 points per game, but 5 rebounds, and you worth 240. Memphis said, man, hell no, we can't keep affording you. We can't keep affording to pay you for this bullshit ass output. That's what Memphis said.
You see these
And so I think,
hands? You
look,
see these hands?
look,
Can't
and
do
I
nothing.
think, truthfully, I think Memphis' biggest mistake, and people don't want to tell me, was when they traded Dylan Brooks. And people, look, Dylan Brooks gave them an identity.
Sure
He
did. That
gave
that
them
that
something.
grit again.
That grit, yeah, they call it the grindhouse. Dylan
Right.
Brooks
Mm-hmm.
gave them that grit. He gave them that toughness. And once that went, Desmond Bain tried to take over the reign, but couldn't do it like Dylan did. So they
Don't get me
shipped
started on that young man.
school,
Please.
little scrappy dude looking at us, but they shipped off Desmond Bain, right? But then Memphis come out good because they got draft picks from that too. So you not only get draft picks from Desmond Bain, they got draft picks from him and Jared Jackson Jr. They unloaded both their contracts, which I think is smart because then they're gonna get draft picks most likely for Ja, and they completely in rebuild mode. Which I think, you know what, Memphis
Probably
said,
for the best.
and we're not looking to build around Ja. We built around Ja, and we saw where that got us. Ja, you out of here. You're a trading piece now too. And
Straight up.
Jared Jackson and Utah. I'm looking at who Utah has, and I'm like, you got marketing that's like 7'1". Jared Jackson 6'10". Kessler's a 7 footer. Then I know you got Keontae George, but I'm like, they big and slow over there. What they supposed to do in Utah? Who buying? I said,
Super.
And I said, y'all, I said Kessler injured. So Jared Jackson playing there now. Y'all gonna average about 12 goddamn rebounds total a game.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's
What's
tough.
up with
Everybody,
Ace Bailey? I ain't heard nothing about that young man.
oh yeah, man. Look, you know.
I ain't heard nothing about that young man. Hold on.
Well, man, shit. Now you know how it go. Ace
Yeah,
Bailey, yeah. Look, I think a lot of these dudes, man, it's hard for these young cats to come into the league and make an impact right away. I think the pressures from social media and all, just in sports media in general, is doing a lot of
definitely
damage
changes.
to
Yeah.
these dudes. So I think if that, I always tell people, I think the best thing these young dudes can do is stay off social media. I think
Mm,
for their mental, to protect their mental, so that can translate into their physical game, stay off social media, bro.
for
Don't
sure.
even look at it. Just work
For
on your
sure.
game and stay off this bitch. Because right now, what we and you and I doing, they probably watch it like, man, fuck. You know what I mean? If they ever see some shit like this, but I'm just saying. But we call it what it is.
Man, I'm calling. Listen, one thing about me, if I can dish it, I gotta be able to take it as well too. And so, if anybody ever said anything about my acting ability, you know what I'm
Right?
saying, hey, I'm gonna have to look at it and see if it's true or not.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but that's the
Performance.
thing though. You put yourself on the world stage, you open yourself up for criticism, and that's just what it is. We're
Mhm.
both actors, you know what I mean? We do social media shit, we make content. People gonna have, I mean,
And they're gonna have
hey,
opinions. Air, listen, opinions is like assholes. Everybody
everybody
got them.
got one. Come on, man. Come
Everybody
on,
got them.
man. Come on, man.
And so,
So
yeah.
yeah, we comment on like everybody else, player. So don't be mad at
But it's with
us.
respect, though. It's with
It's
respect. You know what I'm saying? I know that
respectfully.
that's a tough job. To strenuous training. Years of dedication. That is not
Hmm.
lost on me or my man Richie. So what I'm
No.
saying, take that with the grain. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We call it
definitely.
a spade now.
Yeah, definitely not. I'm commending these guys they got to the level that they at, and I hope they ascend even further. But it's just like where you at right now. We just gotta show you what you call it out for where you at right now. Now I didn't tell
Mhm.
you you grabbing 5 rebounds. That's what you're doing. That ain't something I'm making up. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, straight up.
That ain't something
Straight
I'm making up.
said
That's
the
what you're
numbers
doing.
don't lie, okay?
Right. I ain't making that shit up. So it is what it is, you
Yeah.
know. But moving along, lastly, too, we got Anthony Davis to the Wizards.
Poor little tink tink. poor, poor little tink tink. My man be getting shipped like crazy, boy. That boy is some cargo. They said, get this man
Ooh,
up out of here. Like, damn, that's 14.
ooh,
That's 14. Pelicans,
ooh.
Lakers, Mavs, Wizards. Oh my man, what
And
is
he was with
going
the
on?
Mavs. Hey, he was with the Mavs. I think he played about 8.5 games total with the Mavs. Cause boy, he was injured a
Nigga,
whole.
second game, but nigga got hurt. God damn, nigga. Are you made of glass? What is going on? Damn, with it. I need to. I would love to talk to these trainers. I have to. What the hell is y'all doing? Why isn't it? I understand the game is a lot faster. You know what I'm saying? We're
Right,
relying on Twitch movements a little bit more, but ain't some workouts for
right,
that, right? Can't you do some heel
right.
toe something, some
Something,
heel raises or something?
something,
Get that
something,
MCL. You know what I'm saying? Work on the calves. Get some
something,
calf raises. Like, where's the strength?
something.
You know what I'm saying? Are y'all massaging? Are we doing acupuncture? What are we doing? Because ain't no
Right.
way my man be getting hurt off non-contact injury. Like, bruh,
I, s-
you you
I,
you you took a shot and then you step back and was like, my ankle. Like, god damn, bruh, get this man some ankle supports.
I never forget that video. AD was playing as himself on 2K and
Oh
his
my
character
god,
got hurt.
it was accurate. We not laughing at him being injured because that is never funny.
No,
But
no,
that situation right there,
hey,
you can't make that up.
hey. What Soldier Boy say? It ain't funny, but it is though. Like, bruh, that shit.
uh,
Yeah, so I mean, of course he's over there with Trey Young, right? Um, I think if you look at the team, if they can stay healthy, and that's a big if, right? I think they can be something, right? But if you look at like
Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it.
hey, hey, but look, I get what Dallas is saying. Dallas is like, yo, because Dallas said we gotta get rid of AD, right? And they building for Cooper Flag. Obviously, the young boy is going off, right?
Mhm.
And Anthony Davis, I mean, he doesn't have. I mean, the games he did play this season so far, 20 points, 11 rebounds. Like it's solid, but it's just like, how often are you gonna get that? Because of his availability. That's like the biggest problem with AD. So they traded him, for who they get? They had Anthony Davis, Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum to Washington Wizards. And then Dallas got Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malik, what's that? Malachi, fucking Branham, and Marvin Bagley, the third, 2 first-round picks, and 3 second-rounders.
Mm,
And you consider the picks that Dallas had from originally trading AD, which they got like what did they get for that? They got Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and Lakers first-round pick.
mm,
So for 2029 first round pick. So I believe Dallas has positioned themselves quite well. You know what I mean? To build
mhm.
around Cooper Flag. And
Yeah,
and if you can't keep Anthony Davis, like, bro, they're paying, you know how much they would pay Anthony Davis, bro? Th- they would have to pay Anthony Davis for 120 mil over the next 2 years. That's what Dallas would have had to pay. Now that
mm,
burden is Washington's.
mm,
So
mm.
I'm looking at I'm looking at Washington. Like, I'm like, when has there ever been a time where a player has got, I feel like the Washington Wizards are almost like the Raiders of the NBA. It's like you get traded there when you're past your prime, you're in the twilight years. You
Sheesh.
get, I'm being
Yes.
honest, you get traded there. Like, that's kind of like think about it. Who's ever gone to DC and gotten better? What's the trade that ever been made? They like, oh, they took DC on the map. They usually draft talent like they did with
I was about to say
kind
John
of
Wall,
John
Bradley
Wall,
Beal,
Bradley Bill, Gilbert Arenas, right?
Evan Turner.
Yeah. You,
No,
you see
my
what
bad, Evan. No stress, my bad. Man, this clip is full today, boy. He said,
you see what I said?
"Hey,
They
hey, I ate my Wheaties today, boy. I'm ready."
hey, look, they
Okay,
usually
clear.
draft talent, right? And then you look at this lineup. You look at the lineup. You look at Trey Young, Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George, Alex Sarr, Anthony Davis. Healthy, they can probably be something. But then I don't know for those 3 younger guys I mentioned. Like, I don't know how the pick and roll from AD to Trey really helps their game.
It
So
doesn't.
it doesn't.
Because what have
So
Alex Sarr done being a top 3 pick? I have heard not a damn thing about that young man. Man, that was one of the weakest classes I think I've ever seen. Like, my God. We don't care about the first 3 picks. We care about the 66th pick in the draft. Bronny James. Now he got more pull at the summer league. That's crazy to me, boy.
yeah, bro. Yeah, so I think if healthy, maybe the Wizards can say they won this trade, but I think Dallas
I
won this
love your
trade, bro.
optimism, brother. You keep that. That's great. That
No,
looks
I'm just
great
saying,
on you.
if they can remain healthy, that's a big if. And like I said, I love AD. I still love AD. He was the Lakers. Like, yes, I'm glad we got Luka, but I was saddened to see AD going. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I almost shed a
yeah,
tear, boy.
yeah, it's like, damn, nigga, AD though. Like, bro,
Bruh. Because he
y'all
was
couldn't
looking
fuck
like
with
one of the best bigs in the game when
right,
they won in 2020.
right.
I
So
said,
it was
"Oh,
just
my
like,
boy out here, dagger threes, buzzer
come
beaters
on,
in people's
man.
eyes. Like, hold on, brother."
Come on, AD still holds a piece right here, bro. Piece of my heart, bro. So I always want him to stay healthy. chances are, will he? That's yet to, that's
Sorry to that man. I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous.
he made a peanut brittle,
Bruh,
but goddamn.
really sad.
But but
Very.
so who you think won that trade between the Wizards and the Mavs?
I would say the Mavs. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Mavs in a better position, like you said. They're offloading Anthony Davis's contract. They also got some picks, and along with the picks that they got to get AD in the first place, right? So they done turned one into 3 first-round picks and 3 second-round picks, and so it's like that's a win, man. You got a young bull and Cooper Flag who finally finding his footing. They did leave him on an island for a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? He was able to make his boat, his raft, and get up on up out of there and make it do what it do. And so, I think Dallas is gonna be solid. Washington, I feel like that's a graveyard. I ain't gonna lie. Like
See,
you said,
see, that's what I
graveyard,
said.
the graveyard, boy. You go there.
It's
Something
over.
something was going on with that organization. That organization might be cursed or something. I don't
It's
know.
over, bro.
I
No
don't
one
know.
ever goes there and does well, bro. It's
Yeah,
over. Like it's over for them. So that's just kind of yeah, brother. So that's where I'm at with them. Like I think it's over. So lastly, man, I appreciate I got one last thing for you, man.
here
I
we
want to
go.
get to real quick. All
Yes,
right, so
sir.
we're gonna see this bigger impact. All right, so we talked about this earlier, real quick. This flash, who had a bigger impact on their team? It's gonna be Harden with the Cavs or Garland with the Clippers.
I'm gonna go Harden with the Cavs because Harden is inheriting more weapons than Garland is.
I like that. I like that. I agree wholeheartedly. Okay, I agree. So we go bigger impact. Bigger impact. Jared Jackson Jr. with the Jazz or Ivaka Zubac with the Pacers.
This is tough. This is the lesser of two evils. This is the asser of
Mm.
assers, the lesser of lesser asses, because this trade is terrible for both parties. Well, maybe not Jaren Jackson, but kind of for Jaren Jackson. Honestly, I hate to say it. I hope it don't sound ridiculous. Zubac got a better
He got bigger
because
impact.
what he can do for that
Hmm.
team in terms of his presence to cultivate so that when Hallie come back, he's stepping back into something. Zubac, for sure.
For sure. I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. Okay, we got two more and then we out of
Okay.
here. All right.
Okay.
Bigger impact. Jared McCain with OKC or Jose Alvarado with the Knicks.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking Alvarado. That boy was cooking in New Orleans. That boy was hiding on that baseline coming in. Hey, look, he a dog, and he is going to a team full of dogs, right? They
Mm,
they grind they wins out. They find a
mhm,
way to win. It ain't always pretty, but they get the job done. And so I
mm,
think he the right man for that job, in my opinion.
mhm. I think I think he can be he will get his minutes here and there because they still have Jordan Clarkson over there, so and they got Brunson who's like fucking probably like the best point guard like in the league right now, way he be looking sometime, right?
Yeah.
But I would say the fact that J Dub is injured and Jared McCain might step in and can
Is
provide
J Dub
points, right?
injured too?
J Dub's
I
injured.
thought Shea was injured.
Shay got injured too?
Yeah, he had like I want to say
When?
he had like muscle in it,
So it ain't
abdomen.
not serious though, right?
They were saying that they don't know how long he
He
gonna
gotta
be
get
out.
reevaluated.
Nah, let me look it up real quick.
Look
Let's
it up
make sure
real
we got the
quick.
factual
Yeah,
information.
look that up real quick. We got time. Take your time, Pastor.
Take your time, Pastor. Yeah, suffers abdominal strain out through All-Star break.
Oh,
SGA,
okay.
he out of there.
Okay.
And so they
Okay.
asking who gonna step up for the Thunder. Not
That's
Jared McCain.
that, but,
Respectfully.
but like I'm saying, we seen Jerry McCain, put up 20, have 20 plus point games. We seen that in Philadelphia. That's why I'm saying bigger
Winning.
impact. But I'm saying bigger impact.
Hold
See,
on,
look,
but what they
we're
winning?
not, but
He
no, but
said
see,
we can rush past
but my
that.
point, my point is, we're not expecting Jose Alvarado to. He don't need to be that big of an impact. Like I think OKC needs Jared McCain to come
Mm,
in and be an impact. I don't think the Knicks need that from Alvarado. It's great. He's going to contribute, of course. But as far as really impacting, been an impact and like swinging it they way, I think Jared McCain's a hooper, bro. I think if the ball is placed to him and hope, I think he hasn't really fully came back since the injury though. That's yet to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if he can get back to what he was before he got injured, I don't think he had a bigger impact for sure.
Okay. I I
Oh, yeah.
I I guess I'd have to agree with you on
Yeah.
that because you look at the situation in OKC, the number one and number two is battling injury, and so it makes sense that
Right.
when you look at it, like, all right, so he will bear more responsibility because those two players are down. But I think as
Right.
far as production, I don't know. I feel like Alvarado got a winning mentality. I'm not gonna hold you. He got a
He
winning
do.
mentality, and he just get things done. So
He
I
he
mean,
a
we'll
dog.
see.
Like he's definitely a dog. I think having like two dogs like him, three dogs, him, Mikal Bridges, and like Josh Hart on the court at the same time
Mhm,
with OG too.
mhm.
That's tough. Like that's those though. Like those guys will play some defense. Those guys will get to it. I like
This
that.
this is why I'm pulling for Alvarado because come playoff time, he low key is one of those people who, um, who he kind of is a defense first type of player.
Mm,
And you be needing that. You don't have a lot of that in this league no more. And so
for sure.
somebody who's like defense come in and get stops, I think that's a bigger impact than scoring.
Well, yeah, but yeah, true enough. He may get a few stops, but if Jared McCain come in, he get back to average of 21, 22. You gonna take that over three steals? No, you ain't three steals over 22 points. No, you ain't, because Alvarado ain't never averaged that much. But
Nah,
what's
you
his
right.
average? Probably around
You right.
12,
But
maybe.
he also don't have to.
Exactly. He
And so
don't have
like
to. But
Jared McCain had so I agree with you with what you're saying. Jared McCain, in my opinion, he got to average more because of how much pressure is on him. You know what I'm saying? Having a 1 and 2 down, in my opinion. Because who else
I
gonna?
think Well, right now I think it's gonna be a little more him, but I still think they will probably run it more through Chet because Chet's probably gonna be their number one scorer. So
That
Chet,
we
I
gonna
mean
see?
Chet stepping it up, but I'm saying when J Dub and Shea comes back and Jared can kind of just flow within the offense and be that spark, yeah, I think he's gonna like, because if you really
Okay.
look at OKC out of Shea and J Dub on and off sometime. Like, who else can really create their own? Like Chet, but Jared McCain, he's been showing that he can create his own. So I think, and I saw them play live here in Vegas when we went to they played the Spurs,
Oh, okay.
and I was like, damn, once Shea go to the bench, scoring for OKC is kind of like, huh? It's kind of huh. And once again, Alvarado could have the bigger impact. Maybe so. Maybe Jerry McCain never gonna get back to what he was, and he's just another one that unfortunately didn't pan out. Hopefully, this is the
Yeah.
other way around, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
But bigger impact. Last one. Bigger impact. Jonathan Kaminga with the Hawks or Nikolai Vujovic with the Celtics. Nikolai.
Oh snap!
Hmm.
Oh snap! I did not
Hmm.
know that Vucevic went to the Celtics.
Vujovic.
Oh, I knew he got traded. I
Yes.
didn't know where he landed.
He went to the
Wow,
Celtics.
damn,
Yes.
crazy.
Yes, he
Bigger
went to the
impact.
Celtics.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with JK.
You think
JK,
JK gonna have bigger impact?
JK might be able to finally get in his bag because when he started getting minutes with the Warriors, that boy started cooking. We was like, okay, we starting to see that dog. You know what I'm saying? You had Jimmy Buckets that was, giving him some tutelage. Of course, you had Draymond who was giving him the mindset, right? He can't help him with with the
Mhm.
offensive weapons and tools. He ain't got that. That ain't his that ain't his bag. But I think from what he was able to learn and then being around, of course, Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying? I think he learned quite a bit. And so I think he might finally be able to apply that without having the restrictions that he had on him from Kerr.
Mm,
And so I think very similar to your argument about Jared McCann is that you give him a little more free reign, and he might them averages might go up because I don't know what he's
Mm,
averaging or what he was averaging when he was with the Warriors. But you know the ball gonna be in his hand a little bit more because
right.
who else do Atlanta
Shit. Who they got? Jalen
got?
Johnson. Um,
They got who? You talk about my martial arts man, Mr. Black Belt.
no, not James Johnson. No, not James Johnson. They got Jalen Johnson, right?
Oh,
Am I
Jalen
saying
Johnson.
that?
Okay,
Jalen Johnson.
okay,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, Jalen solid.
Um, yeah, Jalen solid. I think it's what I
Who,
gave
who
up
who my man
trade.
who almost who had all them who led the league in steals
Who they got?
for the Hawks. He led the league in steals. I can't remember what his
Dyson
name was.
Daniels.
Yes.
Yes, they got Dyson Daniels. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. They not bad over there, and I think they just got Jock Lindell over there, center. And you forget too, they also got Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Has he been hooping?
He's averaging 23 and 3.
Excuse me, Mister Walker. My bad.
Yeah, yeah.
I have flashbacks from when he was with Minnesota and them niggas ain't show up at all. So
And,
I got a little
and Jalen
PTSD.
Johnson's hey, look, Jalen Johnson's averaging 23, 8, and 10.
Okay, all right, a little
You
respect.
see
My
what I'm
bad,
saying?
gang. My bad.
You see what I'm
I can
saying?
admit when I'm wrong. I still
He said,
I still
"Hey, yeah, I
think
fucked up.
I
I
said,
fucked
man,
up
look, real
sometimes."
G's fuck up too. I
So
think
yeah, so I think I think but I think JK can come in there like you said and maybe get the reins. But once again, he got a short leash because as you can see over there, they got wings already. They got wings over there already. That they got young wings that can play. And I do think that Kurt was like bullshitting him, not playing him. And sometimes he'd come in one playing, but then sometimes I would look at JK and sometimes he'd turn the ball over. He would do some bonehead shit too a lot of times too in games where I'm like,
I think his is a little bit different because he's trying to prove why he should
uh,
stay on the court. And you know that
mm,
added pressure make you,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
I yeah, see that.
I feel like he different from the other person who we said could have the bonehead type plays, right? It's like
Mm,
when somebody is like looking at you like eyes all on you, it's like you know what I'm saying, that pressure again,
yeah,
that spotlight, it'd be a little too bright sometimes. And so
yeah.
I think now that it's a little calmer for him, I think he should be solid.
Yeah, I think Vucevic, I think he will be great. He's honestly a great fit for the Celtics. He really is though, because he's past his prime, but you don't need him to really do much. You're gonna grab them boards for he can get you still
He
a
step in
solid.
like Al Horford did.
Yeah, he can still get you a solid 12 and 8. He can space the floor, he can get out there and pull that bitch need to, but he can be a body inside though. And I think that's what they're kind of missing right now. And he can still score though. He's not weak, but he can
That
still
boy got them
score.
threes now. Them threes be
Vucevic can
on deck.
still score. So, and then plus the Celtics, I think more importantly outside the Celtics, what they did with I think with their cap space, bro, I think they were about to be way over it, bro. I think they cut down about 325 mil and still kept Tatum, Brown, got Vucevic, got Peyton Pritchard, got
They still got
um
D White, right? Derek
yes,
White.
Derek White. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Yes. So I'm like, yeah, they might have they they all right. The Celtics are right back in it, bro.
Okay.
When JT come back, they right back in. I think they were like third in the East right now. He ain't even there.
It say a little something. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a conversation for a different day because you know that's gonna get us on the
So we'll
have me
talk
back
about it,
and
man.
we can get into it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
We'll talk about it, man. All right. So with all these trades that's taking place and everything that's going down, did it change your mind? Um, who's who might looking like they can actually make some noise, or do you still got like your winners from like months ago? You like, nah, this team is destined to go here. I like this team. Like, what are you looking? What is looking like for you?
It's so hard. It's so up in the air. Um, I definitely think Cleveland definitely stamped themselves a little bit more as
because
a higher contender than before.
they're currently fourth in the East.
And so adding Harden to that, who again is been producing more than the person 10
Garland.
years his junior,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I think says a lot. And so I would argue, that Cleveland is in the mix. You also have the Celtics are in the mix, especially with this trade, because I don't think they had a big presence like that for real.
They had what's the dude? I think is Kentia, something like that. I mean, he's more defensive minded,
Yeah, yeah,
big, but as far
yeah.
as putting up buckets like that, nah.
Yeah, yeah, and so they're put in a position to be um uh in the mix as well too. But nobody is like really stamped from this trade.
Mm-hmm.
They got me like,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, now they really like they gonna make it. It's
Mm-hmm.
still like we got to see how everybody fit in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. I think like you said, I think Cavs may look like the only ones that you just like, hey, they can make some noise with James Harden and the pieces they already have. But I'm looking at everybody else. I mean, no trades in the West. Nobody did nothing in the West. I think your favorites to still go is the Thunder, the Spurs, and the Nuggets.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's out of those three teams that go to the finals. I don't
yeah,
think nobody else comes close. I'm not
yeah.
even gonna hold you none.
No,
Um, and I really like the Spurs, boy. I had an opportunity to watch them play OKC, like I said, and I'm like, yo, they're young. They got
yeah.
Wimby. They play defense. They unselfish. I'm like, the Spurs are coming, my boy. Y'all better
Oh
watch
yeah,
out.
oh yeah.
And the Nuggets still look good. And they was winning without Jokic. I'm like, how the fucking and them adding. And I told my son, we was watching the game. I said, them adding Tim Hardaway Jr. Bang, he went crazy. He hit like 5, 6 threes that game. Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bruce Brown coming back. I mean, yeah, Bruce Brown.
Oh my
I'm like,
God, when they got him back, when they let him go, I was like, what are y'all doing?
yeah,
What are y'all
yeah,
doing? But they got him
yeah.
back. So
They got him back.
you're getting
Him
the
and
same
him
result.
and added Tim Hardaway Jr. And Aaron Gordon has been out for some time too, which is crazy. I'm like, bro, and this team just still finds ways to win. I think they just
For sure.
gel.
For
And
sure.
OKC was looking promising. I think they
They slid. They backslid
yeah
for sure.
they hit a little speed bump along the way. They stumbled. They're stumbling, but they
I
getting their
mean,
footing
shoot, you
back.
start that hot, it's hard to keep that heat. You
It
know
is,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
It is. They jumped off to an unbelievable pace, and I didn't think they was gonna beat the Warriors record. I'm like, nah,
That's literally a once in a generation thing. We might
duration
not see
exactly.
that for another 20 years before somebody
Yeah,
even
yeah,
get
we gonna be
close.
old as hell when we see that. Yeah.
73-9 is crazy. That's insane.
So
You only lost 9 games all season. You know how
and
locked in you gotta be? Oh my God.
you locked in. And so yeah, like I say, the trades in the West, I don't think it shakes up anything. The trade in the East didn't shake up too much other than like you say, the Cavs. If Jason Tatum not the Cavs could they get past the Celtics or the Knicks and like compete against the Pistons? I don't know. I still think the Pistons, the way they look great. I love
Yeah.
Cade Cunningham, the way he's
Man,
balling out, bro.
his
Cade is looking.
that boy is a midi monster. Oh my,
Hey, Cade is
he gonna take over the mantle from DeMar DeRozan. Cause DeMar DeRozan is a midi king too, boy. And
right,
so to
right.
see a young bull like Cade doing it is like,
Yeah,
you know what?
I
The future gonna be all right.
it's gonna be all right. We
Feeling
ain't
like
good hands of
the future gonna be
basketball.
all right.
We ain't good hands of basketball. So yeah, man. So that's it, man. Man, this was fun, bro.
Yeah,
I appreciate you jumping on, man. Love to have you
always.
back. We still do. We're gonna cover NFL. We're gonna do this. Get on here, talk about the Super Bowl, man. If you're free, you want to join us, you know what I mean. Just let me
Okay,
know anytime. You're
okay,
welcome on Unc Nation Sports or Unc Nation Live. For everybody, man, who joined us, man. Thank you again. We're gonna do this. We do Unc Nation Sports every Thursday at 7 o'clock, man. This full video will go up on Mondays. There'll be clips leading up to the clips afterwards. So thanks again to our guest, man, Camille, my brother, Camille McFadden, man. We appreciate you, brother. I know you gotta go to Winter Schnitzel and go get those corn dogs and those chili cheese
No,
dogs.
sir. Hell to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. No corn. Listen,
we,
no
we,
corn
we,
dogs, no chili. No, y'all niggas is nasty.
we know you gotta go get those chili dogs, bro.
Not I. Not I. I'm about to get back on this internet and judge. Judgment. Shame. Shame. Shame.
But next time, y'all, man. Once again, brother, I can't thank you enough, man. I appreciate
Appreciate
you. Hey, man, this is Unc Nation Sports. We'll see y'all next time. Peace. Oh, that was great, man.